So yeah, I almost quit YouTube. Shukran. Let's talk about it. This isn't meant to be dramatic, it's just meant to be like transparent and honest. I've had a rough couple of months with YouTube, and typical Josie fashion, instead of facing the problem, I just didn't post anything and recluded into my own cocoon shell. It's true, you guys know that I've been struggling with burnout and physical health and all that stuff at the end of the year. I mean, it was pretty evident in my vlogs. I had someone say like, why don't you just say that, you know, you look burnt out or depressed, because you obviously are. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that, but if not, I'm aware. It really got to me at the end of last year. It was really hard for me to push through any burnout to make content, and then the content that I did make I wasn't really that happy with because I was burnt out, and then it was just like this perpetual cycle. And the end of last year was really hard. I don't know if you can hear me because call to prayer is happening currently, but I hope so. What kind of put me this time into really considering leaving YouTube is, and first of all, it's true, like this isn't clickbait. I have been struggling with this for the past few months, but what really put me over the edge is we've been having some monetization issues with YouTube, specifically my main channel. And it's hard to explain, but basically what happened was I had a video that I put up a year ago. At the time, there was some parts of the video that they didn't like for advertisement. So at that time, I had worked with YouTube. I blurred the parts that they didn't like, and it was put under limited ads because they didn't like some parts of it. And then I worked with YouTube. I blurred the parts that they didn't like. And mind you, half the video is just a blurred square at the moment. So I mean, I don't know how a blurred square is now violating any things, but anyway, I worked with them, and then they manually approved the video after that, and then approved the video for ads. So it has been approved for ads for the last 11 to 12 months roughly. And then randomly, recently, I was looking through my videos and my video was marked for limited ads. So I contacted them saying that this was a technical error because it's been approved for the whole time. And they came back to me, this is a long story, but they came back to me and basically said, no, we've marked this as limited for ads. I didn't get to speak to any humans. I was just talking to the normal chatbot. And I was trying to explain to them that I had already approved, you guys had already approved this video. So I don't know why now it's changed. Then from there, they just kept saying, you can't overturn a decision. It is what it is. There's no further thing that we can do. And I said, but you overturned the decision. The decision was approved. You've overturned it with no notification or recourse for me to tell you that it was a mistake. They just ignored me. They ended all my chats, and it's just disheartening. I will also say that the part that they have recently said is unsuitable for ads is that blurred screen that I put in the video last time. So again, when I questioned why a blurred screen is violating any terms and conditions, no answer was given, and I was blocked and shunned. And yeah, I've been told that just stop talking to them about it. So now my videos are making money, which is like whatever, but it is really disheartening. It just really puts, you know, I worked so hard, and I told myself I wasn't going to cry because I think I cried in the last 3 videos, but it's really disheartening. I mean, we don't have any help from any humans at YouTube, and I think what is disheartening the most is that I know that there are bigger channels that have help. They have access to human help. They have different dashboards. I know this. And they get to get help and revisions whenever ads come up with monetization issues. So, I mean, they are big channels. They deserve that help, but so do we. Everyone else should have this as well. It just gives them a leg up. It doesn't seem fair. It's not like an as easy playing field as you guys think it is. It's just hard. The only thing that kind of got me through was the comments from you guys. you guys at the end of 2024, end of last year, just on my main channel especially, but also here, the only thing that got me through the end of last year was the comments and you guys. And I know that a lot of people probably watch and don't comment, so I will sit here and tell you right now that a nice comment literally makes my day. I feel like people are so easy to type rude and negative stuff, but it's not as common to type something positive. So just so you guys know, if you ever feel like leaving a nice comment, I appreciate that more than you know. And even if I can't respond to anyone, I read them and I thank you for making that decision to be nice. Last year really got me through. And on the main channel last year, I started to get really close to the content I wanted to make, but your comments last year kind of gave me the confidence to just stop for the last 2 months and think about what I want to do, because I had I've not been having a great time with YouTube, but your comments gave me the confidence to kind of say I can stop and just sort of realign and figure out what I want to do, and sort of just take the time to make the right moves rather than just sort of going around on a hamster wheel and sort of doing the same thing and whatever. So you guys are literally the reason. Why do I always do these things when I'm about to my period? This is the worst time to film videos like this, I swear. And like I said, like on the main channel last year, like I really got close to making the content that I really want to make. The comments have been incredible and inspiring and positive and unifying and intelligent, and full of learning and understanding about these new cultures that I'm exploring and showing, and people especially. And that's exactly what I want to achieve. That's exactly what I want to achieve. So I just know I'm heading in the right direction. So am I quitting? I almost did, but no, I'm not. You guys are what kept me motivated, and I know that not everyone watches both channels. You guys might not watch the main channel. I have a large channel with 1 million subscribers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave it linked in the description bar below. And we just got back from 2 weeks completely off grid in one of the most remote locations on earth, and we filmed 3 videos. It's a 3-part sort of series that might not come out back to back, but it's a 3-part series for long form for my large channel. And I just really think that we captured the mix of travel and culture and people that I was trying to achieve last year, and I wasn't quite there. A lot of them were a little bit documentary heavy, and I kind of lost some of the travel parts. And then a lot of them were travel heavy, and I didn't really have like the cultural speaking parts with people. And I really think that we really captured that now, and I feel like this year is gonna be the best yet, hopefully. I said this in the last video on this channel, but I'll be posting 1 video a month on the large channel, but it's a big video. It's a good video. Rest assured, so much time, effort and money has gone into those that it'll be worth the month wait. I hope, anyway. But I'm trying really hard on them, and I really hope that you do like them. It'll be 1 a month for a while. The goal is to increase that, but for right now it's 1 a month. No missing any months. Last year all these issues came up and I had to miss and skip and stuff. Nope, we're good to go. We're locked in. We're ahead now. We've filmed those videos. I'm about to go film another one in a couple of days. We're ahead, we're good, and eventually it'll ramp up to 2 a month towards the end of the year when I get ahead and I get sort of mentally and more importantly physically okay. I really need to take care of my health, and I've been saying that for 2 years, and YouTube has taken the first priority, and sort of the last couple of months has made me realize that it can't be for various obvious reasons. I need to put my health first again. So, and more on that soon. I'll explain that a little bit later on. So you won't get less of me. I'm still going to turn up here on this channel. I'm thinking 2 a week. And what I'm thinking of doing is putting a video out on Tuesday and then Saturday, but then the Saturday that my video goes up on my large channel, I won't put a video up here, if that makes sense. So you'll still get Tuesday, Saturday. It's just 1 time a month. The Saturday will be on my main channel. You'll have a twice a video week from me, starting from, I think, the 29th. So I'm just really excited about these videos. It's It's mostly uncovered stories, cultures, people, and the ones that we've just filmed, like, it was literally an experience of a lifetime. Like, it was in one of the least visited places on the planet. I'm not exaggerating. I think it's like maybe the 3rd least visited country that foreigners visit on Earth. So it's just really raw. It makes the stories and the people and everything that we met that you'll see and the connections even better, because they don't often see people like me, or people that they don't know. It's just gonna be great. I love them. I haven't even seen them yet from the edit, and I know that I love them, so I can't wait to show you guys. I really want to make sure that you guys put on the notification bell for my main channel, because I'll be posting once a month. I do understand that, you know, I'm probably out of your mind by then. I'm out of your daily routine. So please put the bell on my large channel. Again, I'll link it in the description bar below. It's Josie Lifts Things for my large channel, not this one. This is Josie Vlogs Things. Subscribe to the large channel and put the bell on, because then you'll know when the video goes up every single time, every month, and you don't miss it. You don't want to miss these. I'm so excited. I really think that you'll love them as much as I do. Traveling deeper has been something that I've been trying to do for a while now, after spending the first 2-3 years of traveling as a almost complete tourist, always wanting to learn a little bit more and go a bit deeper. In this year that we have, and we will continue to do so, but we'll still like keep our roots on this channel, you know what I mean? I like having both. But yeah, I will hype it a bit on my Instagram, so follow my Instagram if you don't already. I'll be putting it in my Discord. Yeah, it guys comes out on the 29th, so set your alarms. Patreon members will get it a little bit earlier, because of what I had mentioned earlier and spoke about this video. I am sort of focusing on Patreon. Patreon has issues of its own, if I'm being completely honest, but it takes a less percentage of the money that you donate to me than YouTube does. And to be completely honest with you, like, if you're a channel member and you like YouTube, please stay. I'm not closing memberships. My memberships will be up if you guys find it easier. If you guys want to be on the same platform and do the membership and the watching in the same platform, that is totally fine. Please stay. Excuse me, I am speaking to my YouTube channel here. If you guys find it easier to stay on the same platform, please do so. Stick with what you're comfortable with. I'm not closing memberships on my YouTube, but I will be moving mostly to encouraging people to join my Patreon. Because of the things that I was talking about, I just prefer that maybe, I don't know how to say it, money doesn't go here, it goes there. It's completely up to you. And also, I did have Patreon linked below, and when you used to be able to click it, you used to be able to choose how much you wanted to give per month. For some reason I looked today and that option's gone, but I'm going to try and figure that out. I'll leave it linked in this description bar. Hopefully I can fix that up for you. If you would like to support me and you don't, head over to Patreon. I'll leave it linked in the description bar below. And if you become a member, by the way, you get access to my members only section in my Discord, so please tell us, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on like a lot of your perks. I've got videos coming up that I'm super happy and proud of, but I know that I took some time off when I told you guys that I was back, and just know that I was struggling with all of this, so thank you for being patient. And we almost left, fam, we almost left. We almost chucked in the towel, but I ain't fucking leaving. I ain't leaving. No one's seen Wall Street? Okay, if you haven't, that'd be awkward. But anyway, the first video is coming out on the 29th of March this month, and I can't wait for you to see it. And thank you so much for being here and listening to me, as usual.